Welcome back to another video. Today, guys, I've got another Daytona race for you. This time we're in IMSA. IMSA fixed of all things. Never really do fixed races anymore. The super interesting thing about this week is the track temps are very hot compared to what we experienced in GT3 Sprint last week. So I've been struggling, especially with not being able to adjust the traction control. So we'll see how this goes. I'm a little nervous about turn 6, to be quite honest, but we'll have some fun with it. Hope for the best. IMSA. Gotta remember IMSA. It changes the game quite a bit. Much more chaotic than just a GT3 race. Wish they had us a little tighter to the other classes. Uh-oh. Saw him duck down it. Wasn't sure if that was intentional or not. I think I'd rather be on the outside here. Not really sure.
Stay on the right.
Find out.
Keep to the right. Keep to the right.
Oop, oop. Stay to the right.
Clear on the left.
Little chaos behind.
There's an incident behind you. Left side. Clear on the left.
Think he got loose. I got nervous. Thankfully no contact made. Alright, good through 5. Alright, turn 6. Come on, man. No spins. Better. I don't know whether it's just the open setup that I've been using this week, or last week I guess, in GT3 Fixed or GT3 Sprint. I was really able to get on the throttle really nice and just drive out of 6. It has not been the case in the very little bit of practice I've had thus far in the Fixed. Also going to have to be super careful with slowdowns. They are very aggressive here all of a sudden. Looks like my Ferrari man caught one. And they're just ruthless too. When you get a slowdown right there and, oh wow, they're already here. Okay, no. Okay, no. Pit start. But they're absolutely ruthless. You can expect to lose 2 or 3 times what you're supposed to lose through one of those.
There's an incident ahead.
Unfortunate. Hopefully that wasn't the GTP. It's pretty good strength of field. I was worried with very few signups. I do believe we have at least 2 splits, but I think all of the strength of fields for each of the classes is about 2,500, and so I was worried it was going to be one of those like 3K splits for GT3 and 1,200 for GTP, but we're not there. So that's good. See if I could save some fuel here. Anything to save some time in the pits. I feel like I'm getting sick too. I like just cannot clear my throat. It's so frustrating. I know the riveting content you guys come to my channel for. Oh man, another slowdown. Okay. Must have hit one heck of a rock down there. My kid, of course. Please don't come all the way down here.
Clear. 46.882. You're in 5th.
Couldn't quite run my normal line there. Pink Merc. Kind of in the way. Ooh, slowing down a little too much there, fellas. My man here has already had some contact. Look at the right rear of that sucker. Yeah, we're slowing down awful hard here. We're gonna have to keep like 100% focus every single time I exit turn 6 to not screw that up. Is it possible to gain and draft on a Mercedes at Daytona? Seems like the answer is no. We've maintained. That's positive. Yeah, the fixed setup does not feel anywhere near as comfortable as the open setup I've been using through the bus stop. I feel like at the bus stop with the setup I've been using just eats that stuff up. Alright, is there anything intelligent we could do here to benefit from the fact that we're probably not going to be catching a Merc? If I could find a way to save fuel and not lose time, that'd be amazing.
891. The car in P2, just at the fastest lap. 45.
Talk about overslowing.
2-4.
I want to overslow on entry, like early entry. We're getting a feel for when the GTPs are going to catch us. They just crossed the start-finish line, it looks like. Could get a little spicy up front here. Check those tires, man, and see if I can draft. Yeah, the temps are hot. I mean, it's 42 degrees right now, track temp. That's aggressive. We were looking at like low 20s last week in the sprint series, so it's funny how big of a difference that makes. If you're new to iRacing, track temp is massive.
You cut that corner and got a slow down penalty.
See if we can bleed it off without too much pain. Come on.
You're losing on the car in front. The gap
Yeah, it's that
is
slowdown thing we got.
1.6 seconds.
Jeez. I think that's about as good as I possibly could have done with that, to be honest. Alright, we'll tighten that up. So much for trying to save fuel. See if we can get back to these guys at least. And then have a shot to overtake in the pit. Track temp almost caught me out there. Would be careful not to overdrive the car as I try to close this gap. It's actually kind of shocking. That was the first slowdown I've had through the bus stop in a race this week or last week, league or official. Pretty surprised by that, to be honest. I don't know that I have any chance to catch these two guys up, to be honest. I think the best I can hope for is a little bit of dancing. So pro tip,
Faster car coming up quick.
fast cars coming, let them know where you're going to be. And then hope for the best.
You're losing on the car in front. The gap is 2.6 seconds. Car on your left. Clear on the left. Right side.
I don't think that's really the
Clear on the
move,
right.
but hey. Hopefully, they'll mostly catch me on the NASCAR side of the track.
Left side. Clear. Left side. Clear on the left.
Oh, that's a little bit of time there. Would have been nice to not have to give the inside quite so hard. Really important for my exit too, you know. Alright, he's got plenty of speed to catch me before. And then we're good for a minute.
Faster traffic approaching. Right side. Clear on the right.
My favorite thing ever, sarcastically, is when a GTP or LMP2 or anything tries to pass you on the inside on the exit of the bus stop. That is just horrible. So frustrating. If you ever run the Daytona 24 or ever plan to, better anticipate that because it will happen.
Consider 46.275, 47.451. You're pulling away from the car behind. The gap
That's nice.
is 2.5 seconds.
I like to be pulling up to the dude in front. We can keep our head down here, make some progress. Really just not make mistakes.
Group of faster cars approaching.
P5 feels pretty good. See what we can do. Maybe we can get a little lucky with the pits.
Right side.
Love when you guys catch me on the NASCAR
Right
side.
Clear.
That really was unnecessary. Curious how close that was. Felt like you almost clipped my nose right on off. Still 2.5.
Car coming up quick.
The car ahead. It's unfortunate. Mr. Karate. I don't know this man, but I love his last name. You have my respect, sir. Alright, we're clear for a little bit. First LMP2 is in turn 4 right now. NASCAR turn 4. Or, sorry, turn 3.
46.37. That was your fastest lap of the session.
A little bit of time before he catches me, at least. Still 2.5 to the car ahead. I think it's just going to kind of be what it is, you know? Hopefully pit stops can at least put us really close together and give me a chance to draft and potentially make a move. I didn't have the best qualifying effort, unfortunately. I think a lot of it's just a lack of comfort with the fixed setup at this track and the temps that we're seeing today. Very aggressive. Funny when you've been running the open and feeling so good about it all week, and then you get in here and you're like, ooh, I'm way off the pace. slinging that thing around. Losing some time, unfortunately. Still got 3 seconds behind. Not sure how much he has gained 13 positions, so. And he's a 3 car, so I'm guessing he's pretty quick.
You're losing on the car in front. The gap is 3
Yeah.
seconds. You're pulling away from the car behind. The gap is
Sounds fantastic.
3.9 seconds.
Oh, something happened there. It was 3.0. Alright, LMP2 is on his way. Followed closely by quite a few others, as you might imagine. I think I might have thought I was about to lose it a little bit and overreacted.
Faster traffic approaching.
I think it's in my head, thinking about turn 6 exit.
Right side.
Please don't chop my nose, thanks. Still kind of sitting. I think the prototypes at this point are pretty decently spread out, so traffic's going to be less of a problem in general, and more of just one of those things where you hope it doesn't hit you at the wrong time.
46.212. That was your fastest lap of the session.
Thank you, Mr. LMP2. Nice and respectful. Passed at the right time.
Faster traffic approaching.
Please don't try to go for it in the kink. Okay.
Car on your left. Still there. Clear on the left.
Just a split second later, inside was yours. I think I need to get back behind the wheel of a prototype here soon and just remind myself what it's like. I've run the GTP, I believe it was the Cadillac, the Daytona 24 this year. Had a phenomenal time. Did my best to be a good boy prototype. And then my team ran the LMP2 in the Sebring 12 this year. We were slated to drive the Porsche GTP in that race, but that was also the first special event with rain, and I don't know if you guys remember, but rain in the GTPs, especially in March, was horrific. So yeah, we switched to LMP2, ended up being a great choice. That was the first time I'd ever driven that car, certainly in a big event like that, but maybe ever. It was awesome. Absolutely loved it. But I've been really focused on GT3, so I've tried not to deviate. I probably should jump back in there. Give some of these races a go. I think I prefer the simplicity of the LMP2 over the GTPs, honestly. Even though the Cadillac sounds absolutely incredible. American power and all. But those cars are quite complicated. Versus just the simplicity of a wonderful LMP2. NASCAR, give me a NASCAR. Try to stay to the inside. I was super patient on his part.
Clear on the right.
Don't need to make it that close, but super patient otherwise. I'll give you a solid B+. B+. Alright, still sitting 5th. 15 minutes to go. Oh, I was so scared I was going to hit that. Looks like coming to the line, we're going to have 4 laps before we are required to pit. 10 laps in the race. I am not the line, and my JRT is really close to the right side of laps remaining, so I don't know if that means we're close to going 1 lap further or 1 lap shorter.
46.533.
So what that means for me is I'm going to pit at the absolute last second, so that hopefully that thing has a chance to figure its life out. So that JRT will give me the right amount of fuel. Nope. Talking too much.
You're gaining on the car in front. The gap is 2.7 seconds.
As I just gave him 3/10 from by mistake. Yay! When you see a car in the grass that's in your class, you look down and see that he's blue. It's like, damn it. Why can't your name have been white? Not a spot. Alright, cool. Mr. Little, NASCAR, all yours. Go high.
Right side. Clear.
Alright, that line has moved. It's a little bit closer to the center. I'm going to come around to 8 laps to go, so I'm thinking that we did lose 1 lap in the race as a result of the pace of the GTPs. But I still don't know exactly what that line means. I just know that it means it's one way or the other. I should probably figure that out, huh? 3 laps before we have to pit.
569.
Not sure if you can tell I'm not optimizing a lot of these entries. Some of it, or honestly all of it, is just a lack of confidence with the temp. Temp in the setup. My right front's at 97, that's aggressive. It's just trying to be smart here, in a good spot.
Car right. Clear on the right.
Okay. Alright. Touch aggressive. 2 laps at the line, and then it's fuel time. What these fellas doing? Got one guy boxing. We're bouncing right back. That line is moving to the right. All yours, brother.
47.28. Clear. The car behind is pitting. You're in 4th position.
Really feel like I'll nearly stop the car and turn through there.
Faster traffic approaching.
Not a good turn.
Right side.
I'd normally not keep it that tight, but when you see somebody, see one of the faster guys coming by,
Car
I
right.
think it's wise to give them the outside of
Clear on
6.
the right.
I appreciate them trying to give me their draft as quickly as possible, but just a little bit further down the road would be preferable. If it's all the same.
It's going well. Keep at it.
Well, I love you where your head's at. We're gonna lose some spots, I'm sure, in the pit. At least one. Somebody's already pit ahead of us. Just under 10 minutes to go. I can get around one more time. .464. Ooh. I'm gonna make a couple mistakes here.
Faster car coming up quick. Right side. Clear on the right.
So what I did there is I really tried to stay in the middle of the track, going through the kink or into the kink before getting to the outside for the kink. Really just to signal to the guy behind, like, please don't pass me here.
Have
Please.
about 1 lap of fuel left.
Alright. We are going to fuel. Excellent. These guys shouldn't catch us till exit.
Faster traffic approaching.
Alright, box. And then we're gonna have 6 to go. See what would come out. We were 5th. We certainly won't be 5th
Don't forget to pit for more fuel.
after we
The
cycle.
leader's pitting now.
Yeah, me too.
The car in front is pitting. Pit box in 3, 2, 1. Right here. All the damage is repairable.
We have damage? Excuse me.
Okay, punch it.
Okay, there's our Merc friend and our Corvette friend. Definitely gained some time in the pits. That's positive. He's only a second ahead now. Got to a nice little spot. Perfect. Oh, he came out to a horrible spot. I just dropped a little bit. Right front's at 90. It's positive. We were at 97 a bit ago.
Faster traffic approaching.
Still not going to just catch this Merc. Was really hoping I was going to be in, Jesus, brother. Trying to get the hell out of your way. Guess I should have been more decisive. Sorry, Sean.
Clear.
Kind of slowly mosey on over to the right side. Probably should have gotten over there a little faster with the GTV behind me. Live and learn. Alright, let's see. So it looks like we're going to be 5th, I think, once the cycles. It's looking like. Oh, hey, that'd be a pretty good day. Solidly in the points. Which after my last Daytona race, your boy needs a solid finish here, so I would take a P5 in class, especially today.
.364.
Still a little scared to push it too hard into turn one, or the bus stop for that matter.
Faster car coming up quick. Car right. Clear.
Can appreciate that he was a little hesitant there. I guess not being on the same lap. Doesn't want to screw anybody up. I just kind of assumed he was going to go for it there into 5. He was going to kind of try to do a little bit of the switchback just to not lose his... just to lose as little momentum as possible, I guess. Alright, it's P5. Great gap to P6. Fortunately, a little too large a gap, I think, to P4. But hey, we'll do what we can to put some pressure. Who knows? We're one slowdown away from being next to each other. Coming to the line, we'll have 3 to go. And way too much fuel.
46.586. Faster car coming up quick. Right side. Clear. The car in P10. Just set the fastest lap. 45.51.
10.
You got about 5 laps of fuel left.
Yeah, way too much. I wonder how that happened. I try not to get into the fuel situation and just let JRT handle it. In non-IMSA races, it's almost always right on the mark. IMSA races obviously complicate things a little bit. But if anything, I should have too little, or it should think I should have too little, and then have P1 overall pass me at some point and basically take away a lap that in the moment it thinks I need, if that makes sense. So normally I'm always like freaking out, like, oh man, I need 3 liters, and I'm like, I probably don't need those 3 liters, they're probably gonna pass me again. But in this case it looks like I'm 4 liters to the good, which is more than a lap, so think about that. An extra 4 liters of stationary time, I'm probably at least with P4, if not ahead of him. Stuff matters big time. 2 seconds on the track. 4 liter stationary is huge. But now the line for the laps remaining is all the way to the left. I gotta look that up once we're done. Doesn't feel like it. Feels like we're gaining, brother. Maybe I'm wrong. Trying to remind him I'm still here. Alright, I feel like I'm putting in a good lap here. Gained a couple tenths. So I imagine he's gonna earn it all back here in the straights. And 7. Looks like we have 1 lap to go at the line. Yeah, alright, because P1 overall is 9 seconds behind me, so it knows that he's going to catch me and pass me before this is out, so we should only have 1 actual lap remaining.
46.33. You're losing on the car in front. The gap is 1.8 seconds.
Of course, I have 3 laps of fuel remaining. Gosh. Unfortunate.
Faster car coming up quick. Left side.
Oh, man.
Clear.
Doesn't mean anything to you. He's got a good gap to his next opponent. That's unfortunate. Alright, P1, take it home, buddy. And white flag.
White flag, white flag. Faster car coming up quick.
Well, good race. Nothing crazy happened. Nice and chill. Would have really loved to figure out the fuel strategy situation here, so I'm not finishing the race with 7.5 liters in the tank. That's quite unfortunate, to be honest. But hey, I'll take a P5 any day of the week.
All right, there's checkered flag.
Especially after some of the recent officials I've
Great
had,
job.
so
You did really well.
I'll take it. And I don't think maybe I had a 1X. I think it was slow down. That had to be an X, right? Nice and safe. 44 IR gain, it looks like. We'll see if that's actual, but that's what JRT thinks, so. Good stuff. Let's go check these results. So top split for our session, our strength of field was just a touch over 2,600. Really good race for me. I think started 8th in class. I wish these were by class, but I'm pretty sure it was 8th in class. Finished 5th. 0x, which always take one of those. Gained a solid 44 IR and a little bit of bump in the safety rating. And, you know, honestly, I feel like I had some pretty decent laps in there for not really having practiced at all with the fixed setup. So, again, man, it would be really cool if I need to figure out the fueling stuff a little bit, especially in situations of IMSA where multi-class really shakes that up and all those fun things. So, but yeah, good race. Had a lot of fun with it. Much cleaner than the other. So I hope you guys enjoyed it. If you do like the stuff that I'm doing, like, comment, subscribe, do the thing, and I'll see you in the next video. Thanks.